Forests absorb and store significant amounts of carbon dioxide, a potent greenhouse gas that contributes to global warming. Studies have shown that about 2.6 billion tons of carbon dioxide is absorbed by forests every year. Aerial view of Omo Forest in Ogun State, like many others in Nigeria, is breathtaking. It covers an area of 130,500 hectares, about 322,000 acres, and sits on the list of extremely large reserves in Nigeria. The rich forest holds a significant cultural and ecological value status as a UNESCO Biosphere Reserve. It is one of the primary forests in the southwest of Nigeria. And anywhere you have the forest, there's always a river. And the intensity of the river shows how dense the forest is. So this Omo River that you're seeing here, this fast flowing but looking calm kind of river, is product of the forest. And to tell us more about this forest and the river, I have Emmanuel Olabode. Emmanuel, you know, nature is really interesting.
Yeah.
So you can imagine that this water from the river is a product of the forest.
Yeah.
Okay, so where does it flow from and where does it flow to?
Thank you. The water comes from different streams and rivers from various parts of the forest, and they all connect to this point to form Omo River. And it flows from the forest here in Omo, and it goes all out up to Lagos Lagoon.
Okay, so it serves like as a watershed for the Lagos Lagoon.
Exactly.
Okay, that's interesting. And this bridge that we're standing here was constructed decades ago.
Yeah.
How long ago?
Like, say, in the colonial era. It's been long.
Wow, and it's still standing.
Yeah,
but I'm sure they must have changed the woods over time.
Yes. We maintain that, change it from time to time.
And we have a forest community here.
Around, yes.
Okay, so why is this river important for them?
Yeah, you know, river is in every forest is very important, both for wildlife and for human. So like people are fishing here from this point, and some people, they also make use, you know, of the water, you know, that flows maybe through their community. So it serves various purposes. But you know, as you you know that this is the home of the forest elephant. So the elephant also utilize this water.
Did you say elephant? Yes. In the Omo forest, we have elephants. But so far, we've not encountered any.
Yeah.
As excited I am about elephants, I don't know what will happen if I see one.
Well,
I think
it will be a mixed feeling.
I'll
be scared and
I'll just
excited. Yeah, it's always a mixed feeling. Like, oh, this magnificent creature is here, and oftentimes it's always be like a standstill experience. Won't be able to.
Yeah. Okay, so let's find out more about the elephants and the clash between the elephants and the communities, and more about the Omo forest. Stay tuned. The Omo Forest Reserve dates back to the British colonial era in 1925. It was established for conservation of timber resources for commercial exploitation. Over the years, however, the scope broadened to include conservation of biodiversity and the protection of endangered species.
So that's the only forest where even you, if you enter it, you know you're in the forest. Your head must swell up because this is where you still can find wild elephants in their natural habitat. Almost not only a forest, it's a biosphere reserve recognized by UNESCO. And don't forget, I was the chair of Man and Biosphere Program of UNESCO for 4 years. It was Omo that made me become the chair. If Omo wasn't existing or is not existing, I won't be appointed to chair that 198 country program for 4 years. And Omo had been enlisted since 1977. So it is a face of this country that we must do everything to preserve. We still have over 50 wild elephants in Omo, in their natural habitat. But are they still safe? They are under threat because there's encroachment on daily basis.
Elephants are considered environmental engineers, and the way they move about in the rainforest promotes biodiversity and enhances the process of carbon capture essential for reducing global warming. It is for this reason that conservationists say the drastic reduction in their numbers is a risk to global efforts to tackle climate change.
For example, if there are clusters of trees, let's say 4 or 5 trees at one spot, you can pull down like 3 and allow 2 to strive. So what we are doing, elephant does it too.
Wow.
So and they also plant because from what they consume, from the plant material, the fruit, the seed they ingest, they take it out, and it's sprout, germinate, and form another tree in the forest. So we don't even plant as much as
the elephants do.
Yeah.
For decades, elephants have lived in the Omo forest, but rapid growth in human population has caused encroachment into areas that were in the past natural habitats for the largest mammals on land.
Talking about the human
Elephant
conflict. Some years back, we had this issue where we have these encroachments into the elephants' habitats, which caused some of the elephants to move out of the reserve, and they went up to some distance away from Omo here, outside Omo. So they went to a place called Itasi, which is on the boundary of Ogun State and Lagos State. So up to now, we still have those elephants living around that area.
Listening to people in forest communities talk, it is evident that local knowledge and observation of animal behaviors by indigenous communities can give an idea of the perception of wildlife and how the knowledge they have can help them to cohabit with elephants.
I saw elephant for this garage, for gantry, but it did not pursue anybody. All of us gathering and looking, and it's way busy going his own. Just one city time, they call one place here, Okoni Rice. I was jammed them with our vehicle. All of us, they are afraid and shocking that maybe he can wicked us. We run away inside motor, but he did not shake body to look our side. He just forcing a journey. I saw him for ACK. Also, it's not shake body to wicked anyone because it's just something that thing is be like, that animal is be like something that reading person mind. First time when I saw it, I'm very happy. All children, they are shouting, hey, elephant, elephant, elephant. So we are feeling happy, joy to see him. It's a miracle something for we then. Nobody's thinking that maybe it's a meat. See this guy meat. No, 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 no.
If you dodge yourself, if you dodge yourself, they're not going to talk to you. But they go say, here they are, your own sent you. They are here. If they carry your ear up like this, no problem.
Education on how to relate with elephants and how humans can react when they come in contact with them are crucial.
So it happened that we were on elephant tracking mission, following the trail of the elephants. We noticed that there's a group of elephants nearby, so we decided to follow that trail, and that went on. So after some time, there was this silence, not knowing that the matriarch, the biggest, in the group, was just right in one corner. So as I just stepped into an open place, so the big elephant just came out and just faced me. So I was just right in front of the elephant. So it was like a motionless time. So I was there. It was a standstill for like 3 minutes. Actually, I was actually planning to let me see if I can get a good shot of this elephant. But when the elephant appeared right in front of me, I could not even raise the camera and take the photo. So there was this standstill for like 3 minutes. The elephant was just right in front of me. I was just looking at the elephant. The elephant was trying to charge, but it was a calm moment anyway. I wasn't frightened, but I was really surprised that I could get that close, to the elephant. So after some time, so the elephant just make this loud noise and turned and just ran into the bush. Then I just turned back and head back to where I was coming from.
Moving around the forest, a human may not randomly see elephants because they are usually on the move and have giant strides that make chasing them quite a Herculean task. With patience, waiting around areas and tracks they follow for days and even weeks, this is possible. We didn't encounter any. However, we saw the massive footprint of elephants. The rangers and wildlife experts confirmed that they passed by not too long before we got to the location. The foot size of an elephant measures 40 to 50 centimeters in length and width, depending on the size.
Fresh signs of elephant footprints, and the footprints just today, so it's very fresh. So this is one, and on this side this is another one. So from the size, we can tell that there are two individuals that has moved along this trail. This one is bigger than and that's that one over there. So we use signs like this to have an idea of how many elephants in a particular group. We check the footprint sizes and see how many they are, and also as they move through the forest, they use the mud on their body to rub the tree. So we can use also to have an idea of their heights. As you can see, there's a stain along this I think up to here, right? Up to this point. So this shows that this is a young, a juvenile elephant. So this small print, this smaller one must have been the one that did this. So we can
So you want to
estimate.
tell me an elephant that got this is a juvenile elephant?
Yeah, it's still a very
So like
small
a mature elephant will be as tall as how?
Like this.
yeah, like almost two meter, like somewhere up there, you know. Yeah, it can be that.
That tells you about the size. They're very huge. What's that meters from the ground? 6 feet, 7 feet.
Yeah, it's around eight in terms of feet. Yeah, so it's
Their
around
height.
for the forest. Yeah,
No, I mean
elephants.
no, I mean elephants generally.
No, like the forest elephants is not as tall as the savannah elephants.
Okay, what's the average
So-
height of the?
So the ones here is around 8 feet
Okay.
on the average. Yeah. So and also they have they move in smaller groups, and they have this social way of doing things. So in every group they have the matriarch, that's the female that guide them through the forest, where to go to at what time, and what inform their movements involve where to get food, water. So it's by season. So they know where to go to during the rainy season and where to go to during the dry season. And matriarch has those plan, in her head.
The decline in elephant population is also fueled by activities of poachers and illegal trade in wildlife. With elephant tusk commanding staggering amounts of foreign exchange, the criminal trade persists and Nigeria is a major route.
In the illegal wildlife trade, to get this ivory, the elephant will have to be killed. Imagine killing the majestic, iconic elephant that has lots of benefits for mankind, that has lots of benefits for the environment, just to harvest the tooth from it. I think it is a very, very sad event. It's a very, very sad thought that what I'm holding now represents a dead animal. Interestingly, these are items made from ivory that's been seized and marked for destruction. It is very humbling and very sad to know that such a majestic creature like the elephant will be killed only for the tusk to be harvested.
Authorities in Nigeria are intensifying efforts to stop illegal trade in wildlife and other endangered species. In year 2024, Nigeria's National Environmental Standards and Regulation Enforcement Agency, NESTRA, crushed stockpile of seized elephant tusks, 2.5 tons, and valued at over 9.9 billion naira, about $11.2 million. This move is aimed at also protecting the endangered elephant species and other wildlife in Nigeria that are currently on the verge of extinction and even appear on the red list of the International Union for the Conservation of Nature.
We send a very strong signal to those engaged in this illicit trade. We must do all our best to protect our animal population. The elephant is getting extinct, so we are advising those that are engaged in this trade to ensure that they desist. We shall go after them, we shall arrest them and prosecute them. We are trying to review our regulations to make these offenses more punitive.
Destruction remains the best way of saying, look, we're putting paid to this discussion of seized ivory. There is no room for resale or there's no room for illegal wildlife trade. We catch you, you go to jail, we seize these products, they get destroyed, and that's the end of it. Put paid to it.
Knowing that in this country we've lost a better part of our forest cover, the remaining ones that we have, it's important for us to hold on to them and ensure that they don't go down. So if a forest like this, as beautiful and rich as it is destroyed, you can imagine a loss that is to the ecosystem. And it's good we have rangers who are helping to protect the forest, to ensure people don't cut trees down, and to help with reforestation moves. So I'm going to be talking to a ranger whose job is to help safeguard this forest and to help plant new trees. Okay, there's a nursery here. Oh, this is nice. That's manure.
Yeah, that's for
Okay.
the soil on the ground.
Okay, is this sand or manure?
Sand.
Ah, okay. You know, they say it's good to always grow native species. So are these native species? Okay,
Yeah,
so
that's a native species.
okay,
Native,
okay. So tell us how you get them, how you plant and nurture.
Okay. When it reach by rainy season, we go to forest and collect some seedlings. When we come back, we do nursery and put it. Later, we have to uproot it again, put for inside another pot. That's what we are doing. After doing this, maybe before next month, we take it to the forest. We have to clear, so there is some place where they have cocoa farm. We just go there and plant the trees.
But this supposed to have cocoa farms inside here.
There is some places where they have already encroached.
Okay.
That's where we're taking it to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So what impact will it make having new trees in such places where they have like the cocoa farms?
So that the forest will come back for that place.
So the original forest?
Yes, will come back.
So the support zone communities are also involved in tree planting activities. So every year during the tree planting season, they are encouraged to also find a space around their farm and plant some trees.
The reforestation initiative is targeted at restoring biodiversity, conserving forests, and ensuring sustainable land use. Engaging local communities in the conservation efforts help to create economic incentives for them to protect rather than exploit ecosystems.
Pangolins are facing a crisis. They are the most trafficked mammals in the world. Over 1 million have been sold illegally since 2000. Pangolins may disappear forever if we don't protect them now. Say no to illegal pangolin trade and report wildlife crime. Keep them wild and keep us safe.
Experts say such a crucial aspect of biodiversity holds the key to nations meeting global goals on climate actions as captured in the Paris Agreement. Targets aimed at limiting global warming to well below 2 degrees Celsius. Working as a conservationist or ranger can be tedious. Fitness is key because of the trekking involved, particularly in areas that are undulating. So until next week, when another episode of Environment Matters comes your way, by then I'll be done panting and surely be resting. I am Jennifer. I'm Jennifer Igwe, KB Environment Friendly.